evening. This is Kaleem Shabazz, President of the Atlantic City Branch, NAACP, welcoming you and thanking you for joining us on the NAACP Speaks radio broadcast, which is heard here every Tuesday evening at 5 p.m. on WEHA 88.7 and 100.3 FM. I'm here today with my brilliant co-host, our legal redress officer and president of the NAACP Next Gen National Leadership Alumni Group, Yolanda Melville Esquire. Good evening, Yolanda.
Good evening, President Shabazz.
And also Steph, our brilliant and capable production guru. We thank you for listening to us this evening. Yolanda has two very, very special guests that you'll hear from. Let me make our standard announcements and then turn it over to her and to her two outstanding guests. Our regular meeting of the NAACP is every second Monday, 6 p.m. at Jeffro Memorial Presbyterian Church in Atlantic City, 423 North Ohio Avenue. Our meetings are open to the public. We start at 6 o'clock promptly, and we encourage you to come to our meetings. To join the NAACP is only $30 a year. We encourage you to join and take out a membership and help us fight for civil rights and social justice. Also, I call your attention to Saturday, April 25th, 2020, which is the last Saturday in April. That's our Freedom Fund Breakfast, our annual fundraiser. It's going to be held at Hard Rock Casino Hotel in Atlantic City. The doors will open at 8:30. The breakfast is going to start at 9 a.m. sharp. And one of our award winners I want to underline is for our business award is Elder William Hawks, El Presidente, who is the founder and the president of WEHA, a over 30-year businessman in Atlantic City, someone who gives back, an award winner, an outstanding leader in our community. We encourage you to support the NAACP at our breakfast and to support the other activities that we have. You'll be hearing about our ongoing voter registration effort to get people to register to vote. The NAACP does not endorse candidates, but we encourage people to participate in the system. We encourage you to vote, we encourage you to register, and we encourage you to tell your friends to do the same thing. Also, we are putting emphasis on the census. The census is 2020. You need to be counted. If someone tells you that you have warrants and if you participate in the census that you will get arrested, that's a lie, and we are constantly telling people that it's a lie. If someone tells you that your immigration status will be impacted by your participation in the census, that's also a lie. Don't believe that. Please participate in the census. Having said that, I'll now turn it over to our co-host and our producer, the leader of the Next Gen alumni, selected from 67 leaders from across the country. She's the president. We're so proud of her, Yolanda Melville.
Good evening, President. Good evening to our esteemed guests.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And welcome. I am very proud today to have two of our 2019 Next Gen graduates, and welcome to the alumni. And I just want to talk to you all about your experience. Congratulations on graduating, and just really get from you the take of where you are as far as branch participation, which you've gotten out of the Next Gen program, and if you would encourage others to apply. So first, I'd like you both to introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit more about yourself.
I'm Sierra Logan. I'm from the Atlantic City area generally. I am a local attorney. I practice data privacy law and commercial litigation. I've been involved with the NAACP for not too long. I think I am going on year 2, so I'm a pretty new member to the NAACP. Joined Next Gen last year, and I've been pretty busy with it all since I joined, thanks to our esteemed president who put me to work on the first meeting and beyond.
My name is Corey Young. I'm from Atlantic City, New Jersey, born and raised. Also, I'm from Atlantic City, local part of local area as a community activist. Also graduated from Atlantic Cape Community College in human services, drug and alcohol. I specialize in also work at Atlantic County government as a social worker. Always been in community, always, been just wanting to help our youth and the lost, so I met Kaleem, our president, Shabazz, during a couple community engagements, and me, how I joined the next gen NAACP was just, people just knowing that I'm being in the community and know I'm, always for assistance and help and wanting to do more, learn more. And I just graduated this year, so, congrats to me and Sierra and the other ones that's here in Atlantic City. So we just representing and, wanting change and do better for our city.
So they are two of over 125 graduates from around the country. So what made you, I know, Corey, you talked about this a little bit, what made you apply, and how did you find out about the program?
I found out by actually a coworker. She know I be a lot involved in the community, and she know how passionate I am for my community. And she said, "Won't you just apply? Won't you just apply?" And I just like, really, you think so? And me, I'm not thinking. I'm just like NAACP. Like I never would have thought. Even though I'm so involved in the community, I never would have thought about the NAACP. And I just said, well, let me just take a shot. Life is about taking chances and taking risks. And so this was a risk like I was willing to take, and it came out to be something great. So awesome.
Well, I heard about it through you. I had no idea what the Next Gen program was and really didn't have much of a viewpoint to what was done nationally with the NAACP beyond Atlantic City. So that was really one of the main reasons why I joined, so that I could get to know people across the country and see what they were doing in their hometowns, what were the things that were affecting local branches in other states. And it was just my way to kind of, in our way, to give us a touch point of the issues, because they're different. We go to those meetings and we find out that what is plaguing other cities, we don't really have those issues, and what's plaguing our city is not really an issue for another local branch, another state. So that was, it's really been eye-opening.
So for the convention, you all went to Detroit. Was that your first convention? Your first
It
national
was.
convention?
Yes,
Yes,
it was the
yeah.
first convention. It was
Yeah.
awesome. It was like an experience that I will remember forever.
Right.
Yeah, and learned a lot, so much about voting rights, different laws, and the NAACP, because a lot of people think the NAACP is just for one thing. No, we're for multiple things in the community around the United States. Not only for fighting for people rights for our culture, but also what's going on in the communities, or equal pay, getting involved in the community, helping with assistance with homelessness, all types of different stuff like that. Trying to tell people the correct way to vote, how to get registered, and that's very important today.
And what did you think about the other leaders in your program when you met them?
The other leaders, they set a very good example, especially in our branch. I look at you and Kaleem as like a great example, and I kind of feed off of both of y'all. And even, my next gen, family, we all can learn from each other, and that, y'all got here, not by chance, but by your hard work and patience, and, your work ethic, is very good. And especially, where we come from the same parts, the same area as life, but, we all came together here in NAACP in Atlantic City to make change in our city. And Atlantic City speaks a lot, how it's, coming up and how it's changing, and, we're getting involved, and we're making a lot of different changes, to make our city better, the streets cleaner, safer. Look at our mayor, he's changing a lot of things down in 100 days. And then we're getting involved in a lot, voting, marching, teaching people how to vote. So, we're doing good things.
Census, we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, the Census 2020.
Yeah. It's really intergenerational. Like the leaders that we met were very young. They were more seasoned. And we've really got the whole experience, and there's just a pride about being a part of the NAACP, and really there's just a vibe and energy that we saw, that we came in contact with as soon as we walked through the doors. And you know, you get to learn different ways to be a leader, and you kind of can't be the same leader with every type of person. And we learned that as well, how to lead people who are more difficult, who are less difficult, who maybe need positive affirmation, who don't need it as much. So you kind of have to be the same. You have to be who you are, but you have to kind of put on a different hat if you want to speak to a wide group of people. And that was just one thing that really spoke to me. I mean, we're learning things that will not just take us far in the NAACP, but, you know, life lessons, how to be a leader, how to get things done, you know, in the NAACP, but beyond, and outside of that group as well.
Did you all have an opportunity to go to the national board meeting and meet the national board members there?
We did.
Yeah.
Right,
Yup.
we did,
Yeah,
yeah.
we met quite a few. It was great meeting them, you know, with their experiences, and us just learning about, you know, how things go from, you know, all the way up to, you know, Baltimore, D.C., and what's going on here, and how we just all connected. And it's just growing us professionally, you know, being professionals, young black professionals, educated professionals, and that we can, you know, go out there and make changes in our community, and that the media that they show in the face of what's going on, like violence and different things. No, it's great things that's coming out of young black people today, and
Right.
that we're coming for power, we're coming for change, and we're the next leaders. We're the next change.
Madam President, if I could just
Yes,
say
of
a
course.
quick interjection. Let me just say, from my position as the president of the branch, I am so incredibly proud of all of the next gen people from Atlantic City. I think you are unique. I think you're special, and I am just amazed. Not at amazed at what you're doing, but amazed at the level of proficiency that you have in leadership, like Sierra said, and as Corey mentioned. I am excited about your prospects for the future. And as our leading song says, we are winner. We are winner as long as we have young people who want to lead and want to learn and want to participate. And we have people of the older generation holding your hands and having us link together and working together. And I think that's a good example for the rest of the young people. I'm so glad to hear Corey talk about the positive aspect of young black professionals. Sometimes in the media, young black professionals aren't given their due, and sometimes they are mischaracterized as just wanting to drive a car and have a six-figure income and not have a social conscience. And I think all of you show that that's not true, that you have a social conscience and you want to progress in your career, which is good, and you want to do things to build the community. I'm so very, very proud. And let me just say, for people who are listening, they're talking about the convention in Detroit. Next year, the convention is in Boston. The year after that, it's going to be in North Carolina, and we hope to announce shortly that the 2022 National Convention is going to be in Atlantic City. That's one of the things, and you have been, all of you have been a part of that, and we're working very, very hard to have that come to Atlantic City, have a national NAACP convention come to Atlantic City, which hasn't been here in over 50 years.
Thank you, President. I remember when I graduated in 2018 that every time I came from a Next Gen event, I felt like I had left Wakanda. So
yeah.
what that feeling is just a feeling you can never get from any other experience except for Next Gen. And I want to know what you all experience after you leave the programming, after you have met. I know, Sierra, you had an opportunity to go to Tucson as well. How did you feel after leaving and coming back and bringing that energy back to Atlantic City?
Yeah, well, you come back with energy, with momentum. You come back with ideas because, you know, there's so many ways to do things, to raise money, to you know, to talk about education in the community, to get people to vote. And you come around a bunch of people with creative minds. I felt a lot of creativity in all of our meetings, different ways to do things and to get things accomplished in the community. So you come back inspired. We keep in contact with each other through different messaging apps because we don't want to lose that momentum. and we're constantly throwing a question out in the group chat like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this kind of a program. Has anyone done something like this? How do you go about maximizing ticket sales and things like that? So we have met people that I'm sure a lot of us will be in contact with, forever, because it is really just it's one of a kind. You can't get that from anywhere. To be in a room full of Black people who are just all aspiring to just get things done in the community is so inspiring. I love it.
Yeah, it's like I definitely agree with Sierra. It was like a fresh of, spring,
Yeah.
and we're just all coming up. We're like flowers. We was all rooted, but now we're sprouting out. We're all planted, but we're all together, and full of young people, full of energy, full of ideas, fresh creative ideas, and it's like we all can learn from each other. We all can give and take, and it's like, wow, this is awesome. And we all come from everywhere, but it's people just like you across the world, across from over here, and we all just continue to stay connected, with certain books that, people share. They share about, what they're doing at work and their ethic and different stuff like that can help somebody else that's actually in the same field. Or, just like attorneys, they kind of, talk about different cases or different stuff like that or something. Or, social work. Everybody just was just comfortable with each other, especially when we had the mixer. When we had the mixer, everybody was just talking, how they got into Next Gen and what they want to do with Next Gen and how they excited to move forward in the Next Gen program. And it just was awesome that, young people can connect, and no matter what is going on, we put everything to the side, but it's all about what we're trying to do for our future, even for the next generation that's under us, because it's important about how we lead and, pass the mantle, because that's important.
Definitely. So, do you plan to stay involved after now you've graduated in 2019? Congratulations again. Do you plan to
Thank
stay
you.
involved, and if so, how do you plan to become more involved?
Yeah, I do plan to stay involved. My focus is on education and environmental justice locally, so I'd like to continue with that, but on a national level, because those are the things that I am, really passionate about. So definitely want to stay involved, because this is a whole new world. It just opened me up to so many different people and different ideas and different branches, and so it definitely is beneficial to the community here, by my continuing to be involved nationally.
That's awesome. Corey?
Yeah, one thing is, that we come back to our community and we can make change in our community. So it's very important that people that grew up here come back to give back and not go nowhere else. So I feel like it's very important that we have young people like us that come back to our community, that can give back and went to school and can be professional and to give back, and people to see that. So I'm definitely going to be staying in NAACP. That's no question. I never would have thought, but I'm here.
Yeah.
And now it's like I want to do so much more in store. With religious affairs and politics and stuff like that. I want to grow in that area. Learn more about it, and learn so much from our president, Khalim Sabaz, and what he does with the community and how much he helps. So I want to definitely follow into that lead.
So I guess I have a more targeted question for you, Corey, because now but earlier you said that you didn't know
Yes.
this was for you. Do you feel you belong?
Oh yeah, I definitely belong.
And
This is me.
And for
All day.
people,
Go ahead.
the amen to that.
Yeah.
And for people who don't know about the NAACP, would you all encourage them to get more involved and to get involved in Next Gen if they are between 21 through 40?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
an age gap that we have across the branches, and a lot of people our age think that the NAACP is no longer needed. They don't think about the NAACP, but that's because they don't know. They're not educated on what we're doing and the impact that we're making. You need to be a part of your local branch. You absolutely should. some form, some fashion. Generally they meet once a month. It doesn't require that you go to every meeting, but just get involved, help on a committee. Get to know the issues that are impacting your local area. The NAACP is crucial to Atlantic City. I don't know where we would be, if we didn't have our local branch. It's hard to even think about that. It's just such a movement. And when you get with a branch that does things, because we aren't a branch that just, does an event once a year. We are busy. We're in the community. We have our hands on all different kinds of issues. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of a group like this?
Definitely. And I know for me, it's so important that people have access to someone that they trust. And I know a lot of times people will message me independently to ask me, hey, sis, can I get your help on this? They know I'm an attorney in the community. And that is so important to me, that people feel connected, and that connectivity comes from NAACP. It's a brand that people trust.
Yeah.
It's one of integrity. And it's one that we want to continue, like you said, Sierra, to have a long-standing presence in Atlantic City because it is needed. But with that, I'll give it over to you. You have any last words about your experience, just generally about yourselves?
Yeah, get involved. We have a responsibility, I think, to our community. Whether you like it or not, you should be leaving the community better than when you entered it. We should continue to evolve our community. And the way to do it is to get involved with the group who cares about the mindset and the issues that are plaguing socially, politically, religiously, on an education level. Get your fingers on issues that impact your immediate environment. You have that responsibility. You do. So get involved.
Yeah, definitely get involved. I mean, NAACP, was the ones that, was there when, blacks was in trouble and things was happening and, the people wasn't fighting for rights. NAACP standing up, and with Atlantic City branch, I can say that Atlantic City here for all. It's not just here for one, it's here for all. And it's here for the community. It's here for, anybody that has any issues, any problems. And, we're just all about, growth and just, wanting to help our community for the better. Also bringing up, the young people, wanting them to get involved into the community, politics or, whatever, or for them to, push them for education, politics, whatever that is, but as long as it's positive and it's helping the community, to put you in the right direction. So I can say that, the NAACP is definitely getting sharper, it's getting better, and we're showing it. We're definitely showing it.
Well, thank you both. And I'll give the last announcements before we close. So we will have a Freedom Fund breakfast on Saturday, April 25th at the Hard Rock Casino from 8:30 to 10:30 that day. We will also have our branch meetings every second Monday at Jethro Memorial Presbyterian on 423 North Ohio Avenue. And we also have coming up in April the Black Infant and Maternal Mortality Task Force Community Breakfast on April 11th from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's a Saturday as well at the Soldiers Home on Adriatic Avenue. President Shabazz, do you have any closing thoughts?
Let me just say very quickly, I am really excited. I'm energized by hearing you Next Geners talk and appreciate what you said as we come to the close of our radio program. As I said before, the NAACP does not endorse candidates, but we do support issues and we advocate for issues. And one issue that we are advocating for, we talked about at the Martin Luther King program in St. James. And again, I want to thank Reverend Coxum, our host for St. James. He's always available. The church is always available when we do voter registration activities, we do voter awareness, and the NAACP annual MLK Day events. We talked about the Vote No effort in Atlantic City. There's an effort to change the form of government in Atlantic City. The NAACP passed a unanimous resolution against it on the local level that we distributed and passed out, and we're going to continue distributing in the community. And we also went to our state conference in TNEC. And in fact, Sierra and I and other people journeyed up there from the executive committee. I want to thank them for taking their Saturday to go to TNEC and to accompany me. And we made a presentation to the state branches. It was over 45 branches. and we said that the effort to change the form of government is a civil rights violation and a social justice thing that we should move against, because it would take the right of Atlantic City people to have direct representation, it would take away the right to vote for the mayor, and it would take away their right to vote for their representatives every 2 years, and put in place a form of government that would not be responsive. And that's a civil rights issue. The NAACP is a civil rights organization, and we are adamantly opposed to the change of government, and we are encouraging people who live in Atlantic City to vote no. We are encouraging people who have friends in Atlantic City, relatives in Atlantic City, co-workers in Atlantic City, to encourage them to vote no. If they are not registered, as Corey said, one of our jobs in NAACP is to encourage people to register and vote. If you live in Atlantic City and you're not registered to vote, we encourage you to register and vote. And as we get deeper into the effort to vote no, we're going to give you those reasons again. And three very clear reasons. One, this effort would take away direct representation from your wards. Two, it would take away your ability to vote for your mayor. Three, it would install a city manager who would be selected by 5 people who run at large, who would not be accountable to the voters. Across the country, the NAACP and other civil and social rights groups have been against at-large elections, because at-large elections tend to have a disproportionate amount of minorities getting elected. So that's why people have proportional and direct elections, and that's what we have in Atlantic City, and that's what we should keep in Atlantic City, and that's why the NAACP is involved in that effort. As Yolanda said, we just encourage you to come to our meetings, which every second Monday at 6 o'clock at Jeffro Memorial Church, and we will make sure that you understand what the NAACP has done. I heard Sierra talk about some people think that the NAACP is not relevant. That means that we have to redouble our efforts to show how the NAACP is relevant and what we're doing. And we are so glad that we're on WEHA every Tuesday at 5 o'clock, so you can hear what we're doing, so you can hear from our brilliant young people, so you can hear from our legal redress director and national Next Gen chair, Yolanda Melville. And I just want to thank you, Yolanda, Sierra, Corey, for your efforts and for your work. Keep up the good work. And as our intro and our outgoing song says, we are winning.
Feeble mind is in your way. No more tears do we cry, and we have finally dried our eyes, and we're moving on up, moving on up. Lord have mercy, we're moving on up, moving on up. We're living proof and all's alert that we're two from the good